This is a replica of a maximum security cell at Guantanamo. Typically, prisoners spend around 23 hours a day in a place like this. But Guantanamo is just the tip of the iceberg. In every region of the world, people are being held illegally, treated inhumanely, and those governments doing it too often think they're above the law.
They used electroshocks on me, and they did waterboarding. It's called water treatment. There's a bucket filled with water. They stick my head in it, and at the same time they hit me into my stomach, so I had to inhale all those water, and making it even worse.
Torture or illegal detention are now being authorised or condoned by governments around the world, following the devastating attacks of the 11th of September and those that came after.
Well, when our top leaders profess, publicly even, that torture should be permitted in our prisons in order to protect security, that is embarrassing to me. It's obviously contrary to the basic principles on which our nation was founded.
Not just the USA, but most of the countries of the world have adopted the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which spells out that no one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment.
Torture in particular is absolutely prohibited. That's very, very clear. Nevertheless, torture was practiced in many countries of the world, but still governments didn't try to justify it. They always denied that they're practicing torture. After 9/11, that has changed.
It's important that governments do protect against acts of terrorism. That's their responsibility. But they also have a responsibility to uphold their commitments to human rights. And unfortunately, there's a very worrying trend, and it is a trend in different parts of the world. Secret places of detention, abuses in detention, the ambivalence about torture that's led to the situation in Abu Ghraib and elsewhere that has become known. What about the places that are not known where torture is being carried out?
US and Italian agents snatched Abu Omar from the streets in Milan in 2003. Then he was transferred by US agents to Egypt, where he was kept for nearly 4 years.
اموري تغيرت جدا، مش قادر انسى المحنه ودي، يعني حاسس ان انا انسان منهار، وان انا عايز اقعد لوحدي على طول، وان طول الليل احلم بكوابيس واصرخ بالليل، وحتى في وقت اليقظه كل ما امور التعذيب تاتي على مخيلتي وكده، يعني ارتجف، ويعني الام شديده جدا يعني. فطبعا هذا كلام بينطبق مش عليا بس، على كل الناس في السجون.
Ultimately, we all lose through torture and illegal detention, as you can't have genuine security without justice and the protection of human rights. And governments must recognise that.
Never before have nations, Western nations, truly resorted to a systematic, organized, top-down, presidential-ordered torture system. Now, the first thing that does, that helps the terrorist group. You have just met all of the strategic objectives of a terrorist group.
Well, I think within 10 minutes of the next president's administration, in the inaugural address, they can make a public announcement to the world: we will never again torture prisoners in this nation. The United States of America will honor all of the international agreements that protect human rights.
As for the rest of us, we should make it clear that torture and illegal detention aren't being done in our name.
It's very important that governments reaffirm that torture is not acceptable, that there is no impunity, that those who are responsible are held to account, and that governments themselves are held to account for the commitments they have made. At the moment, very few are held to account, and sometimes they are very low in the responsibility chain. And we know now much more about how decisions have been taken, and those responsible must be held to account.